Hello, hello. I don't know if this is working. Um, my laptop has decided that we have no Wi-Fi, even though I have the same Wi-Fi on my phone. Um, so it is not going to work today. I am not sure how this works on my phone. Let's see. So yeah, I thought best to just go live even for a few minutes on my phone. Um, yeah, because otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, it might be confusing for people who are trying to find the live stream, not finding it, and then, yeah. Do let me know if you're here. Oh, hello! Hi, Liang. Hi, Mariam. Okay, I can't see it on my phone. Um, yeah, so I thought I'll just pop in for a few minutes. I had something really excited planned for today because, yes, I am still working on my color work blanket. Hi, Jolene. Oh, the chat has disappeared. Oh, God. What? There, okay. I'm still getting used to this. But I had something really exciting planned because I am working on a different blanket, which is a much simpler blanket and much smaller. It is this baby blanket. Still not super small. It's quite nice. And I'm very close to finishing this thing. So I thought it would be nice to knit a few rows on this, but obviously when I have my phone for this webcam, I'm not sure that it would work for, the over the shoulder camera. So yeah, I think I'm just going to have to accept defeat today. Thank you, Marianne. Yeah, so I really don't know what's up. Maybe it's my laptop because my laptop has been having some issues. The battery is almost completely dead, so it might be the laptop itself. I really hope not. But yeah, I'll reset the Wi-Fi thing anyway, even though it seems to be working on my phone. But yeah, so I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a nice day. Hopefully, I'll be back with a proper live stream on Tuesday. But yeah, I'll stay here for a few minutes. Do let me know what you're working on. I am just plugging away at my colorwork blanket. I'm sewing it together. And yesterday I finished my first ever machine knit sweater. It is drying right now. So I'll hopefully be wearing that next Tuesday. Yeah, and it's turned out really, really good. I have a few things that I want to change for when I make another one. Oh, my hair. Yeah, but it's a really simple pattern, and I have a very simple knitting machine, so it was nice to learn a few things. And I was using this yarn, this green one, and I used this one for all the ribbing. And yeah, that was really nice. And I used less yarn than I thought I would. So I'm just gonna try and make some more. Um, Good morning, Emma. Lola is working on her Radvent cardigan, but soon I'll be able to put everything together. Ooh, the Radvent. Oh, I can't look it up because usually I would look it up. Okay, I'll write it down. We're doing this live stream analog style. Radvent. And also I have to keep clicking the live chat. Otherwise it won't show it to me. Lovely colors on the cones. Yes! Oh, I was so excited about this. I have the yellow one there. And then there's this kind of caramel one. And I have this beautiful salmony pink, you know, it's kind of pink orange, kind of peachy. I have that as well. And yeah, I'm excited to knit lots of sweaters. But yeah, we'll see. Because my knitting machine is very basic. I only have 100 needles on the knitting machine, and for my size I actually needed 102 stitches, but I figured, okay, those 2 stitches, it'll be fine. And it is fine. I tried the sweater on, it fits just fine. But it was funny. I was like, okay, I'll cast on 102 stitches. Oh, I only have 100. And it was funny to see that some things obviously go very quickly on the knitting machine, and other things are just so confusing, like casting on, casting off, decreasing, and fixing dropped stitches, because you have weights on your piece of knitting, so that it doesn't you know, so that it really hangs off the machine and doesn't get caught in it. But that also means if you drop a stitch, it like drops 5 rows. So and you're always looking at the purl side, which makes it really difficult to pick up those stitches. But anyway, it's still lots of fun. So, and I do hope to be, you know, I have recorded some bits of the process, and I hope to edit that into a video if I ever get internet to be working again on my laptop. So yeah. And yeah, I was actually thinking for next week if I should be working on my blanket or something else. I mean, I will show you just the when I'm about to finish the joining part, because I think that's very exciting. But then for the border, because the blanket is so, well, it's not a huge blanket, but it's I don't know if it will fit on my desk properly. So I don't know if that will work for a live stream. Otherwise, I might have to do other projects, and do let me know if you're okay with that. I mean, why wouldn't you be, right? But I have to keep clicking the live chat to see. Oh, hi, Ivana. Hi, Annalena. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. Let's see. Radvin is by Amber O'Brien. Oh, yeah, I remember. No, don't. The live stream and the live chat keeps disappearing on my phone. You can use an advent calendar and a bit. It's slightly, no, it keeps disappearing. Slightly Craft has batwing sleeves. You did it in two halves. Oh, fun. Hey, Tim. Morning. Oh, I never realized machine knitting was more uncomplicated in that way. Looking forward to the video you'll make on it. Yes. Yeah, so it really is. When I tried machine knitting 2 years ago, um, and when, how do I say this? I was quite ashamed of the way I was thinking about machine knitting before that, because I just thought of it as cheat knitting. I was like, no, that doesn't count. Big retail stores do that, and it's cheating. It's definitely not cheating. It's definitely a skill on its own. And if you compare like hand sewing to machine sewing, sewing with a machine is not straightforward. Um, there are a lot of things that you have to pay attention to. Um, sometimes something happens with the machine and you don't know how to fix it. And yeah, that's kind of the way with knitting machines as well. So that's why I got a really, really simple one, so I can take every piece apart and kind of understand how it works, because the ones that I tried during the workshop that I followed 2 years ago, it was very intimidating. And yeah, I was just terrified to make mistakes because it looked very confusing. And all of the parts are quite expensive, and I was just worried that I would break stuff. Um, but yeah, so I'm very happy with the machine that I have now. Even though it lacks some luxuries from other knitting machines. So usually knitting machines have a row counter, so you can make the back and front of the sweater or the two sleeves, you can make it exactly the right amount of rows. This one doesn't have a row counter, so I have this kind of separate counter that I have to press each time, which is fine. It's fine. But yeah, I'm really excited to get more into it. Oh boy. I've left this too long. I have to zip up a bit here. And I'm worried I'm gonna snap the thread. Yeah. So yeah, internet is still not working on my laptop. I thought I might be able to switch, but doesn't seem like it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I have some time to figure that out before the next live stream. Oh, what's this? There's an end poking out. Oh, that also means I can't really do work today. I'll figure things out. It'll be fine. Good thing that Tim is not working from home today, otherwise he wouldn't have had internet as well. Okay. Come to the office. Yeah, I'll do the live stream from your office. Yeah. That might be fun though to you know, do the live stream from my phone and then take you outside. That would be fun to have a new location each time. Yeah. So anyway, uh, yeah, I'll figure that out. So I hope you're all having a lovely day. And it's almost the weekend. Um, I hope you have some fun things planned or fun craft projects. And then next week I'll be showing you the last assembling bits of the blanket before I start with the endless border going all around. All right. Oh, and Lena asks, how is your book journey doing? Oh, that's a very nice question. Yeah, the book is doing really well. Actually, yesterday, one very attentive knitter found the very first mistake in the book. So, and I was feeling that, you know, it was bound to happen. Luckily, it's not a big mistake. Um, it's nothing to do with stitch counts or anything. Yes, I do have plans for the English version. Yeah, I hope to know more about it soon. But yeah, it'll have to be taken over by you know, an English publisher. They can buy the translation rights and then they can publish it. I don't know too much about it yet, so but I've asked my publisher for an update, so who knows? I might know more soon. Emma says, I hope to get my sock project done this weekend. Lots of car knitting. Oh, nice. And at home, I hope to get some spinning done. Yay! That sounds a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I actually think the book has been selling quite well. But, you know, obviously a lot of my followers are waiting for the English version or maybe the German version. So, yeah, but it's all been very, very exciting. And yeah, I've been thinking about it more lately because last year, around Easter time, we had the photo shoot. So, um, so my phone is showing me like memories from this time last year. Like, do you remember this? And yeah, that was really nice. I'm looking forward to the English one. Yeah, me too. Yeah, and now, so with that little mistake that we found, it's just in one of the charts. I think it's quite noticeable if you're working with it. Like, oh, okay, that's that stitch should be this color and not that color. Um, but I've put the correction on the Ravelry page for it. It's the Ermont cowl. That's the cowl with very big leaves. But you know, for the second print or for another language, we'll be able to correct that. So that's just really nice. Yeah, it was kind of terrifying that because I knew there would be a mistake somewhere in the book, and it was kind of terrifying to just accept that. But yeah, I'm glad we found one. Hi Miranda, good morning. Yeah, I couldn't get my laptop to work, so I'm just live streaming from my phone for a couple minutes. Yeah, technology, I just, I know a bit about about internet and stuff, but I don't know enough to know how to fix this. So yeah. But I am just working on the blanket, piecing things together. Yeah, it's normal to have a mistake in there. Yeah, exactly. And when I finished the final book drafts, I told myself that okay, when we find the first mistake, we'll get a bottle of champagne. So I guess I have to go get a bottle of champagne now, or something else. I don't particularly like champagne. So to make a kind of celebration out of it, because yeah, it's fine. And it happens often, like with a lot of my PDF patterns as well. Like years after I've published it, I'll get someone asking like, "Hey, shouldn't this be like this and this?" And I'm always like, "Oh, well, hundreds of people have made it by now. I'm sure that it's fine." But then they're right. There is a mistake in it. Yeah, it's always gonna happen. So yeah. My thermos is making weird noises. There. Yeah. So yeah, I'll figure out what I'll do today without internet. But I can always make more tutorial videos because I don't need internet to film them. So maybe that will give me some motivation to work on things I've been putting off. I was showing this baby blanket earlier, and it's very simple. But I know people will always like tutorial videos even about simple things, or maybe because they're simple. Um, because this would be more like a beginner pattern, and especially for beginners, I want to create more tutorial videos. And this pattern, the I cord at the edge, I found a way to do I cord in a different way. So that's really exciting to me. It's not slip the last three stitches at the end. It's something else. And yeah, and this is just one of those patterns that you can just sit on the couch and basically you don't need to look at the pattern. It is, each two rows are the same, and you can just go. And I really love those kind of patterns, whether it's knitting or crochet. I really like the mindlessness of it. I love that you don't need to keep your laptop or your phone or a printed pattern by your side. So I really like that. And I'm thinking of naming it the Beach Hut blanket or Beach House blanket. But Beach Hut sounds more fun. Um, so yeah, let me know if you have any other ideas. Because there's this beach very close by with like lots of colorful houses on the beach, and I think I'm gonna take some photos there, and I think it would be really fun. Hi Lane, good morning. Um, I'm doing this on my phone because my laptop doesn't have internet, which is very weird. But yeah, so that's why. I don't know if it even looks different for you. It looks a lot different for me, but might not be so noticeable. But yes, I am planning to have this as a pattern walkthrough video on the Patreon page. Yeah, yeah, it's just a nice, easy baby blanket. And I have this much yarn left. So this one is looking really, really small, but it is the color that I started with. You know, the very first stripe of the blanket. And it's also the current stripe of the blanket. So I've knit the most stripes with this. So I think that it makes sense that this one is looking smaller right now. And I hope that at the end I'll have a little bit of yarn left for a baby hat. Yeah, because I really wanted to make a baby hat as well. And they don't take much yarn, do they? I'm like, this seems like very little yarn to finish this blanket and make a baby hat, but we will see. We will see. Looks a little different, but still looks good. Okay, great. Here. Yeah, so yeah, so I'll just figure things out for today. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be back with a regular live stream next week on Tuesday, and if things go well, I'll be wearing my new machine knit sweater, and maybe I'll have finished this baby blanket. Who knows? So yeah, thank you all for joining me on this little experimental live stream. And I hope you all have a great day. And I hope to see you next week. Fingers crossed, yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone. I hope the weather where you are is as beautiful as it is here in Inverness. We are really, really lucky with some lovely sunshine. So I hope that you have some lovely sunshine today or this weekend as well. Have a lovely day and hopefully see you next time. Now I gotta figure out how to edit this. Let's see. All right.